Hey, Arturo, good to see you. We're here in New York City, Manhattan, Lower Manhattan right now. How are things in Alaska for you? Have there been activities in Alaska by you, Arturo, recently?
All your shopping balls are dropping! All your shopping balls are dropping!
Oh, nice. I imagine it's probably extremely cold over in Alaska. Right now, it's not too cold over here in New York. It actually warmed up a little bit compared to a couple weeks ago. It was extremely cold. Now it's probably like in the mid 40s.
Occupation no more! Occupation no more! The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated.
Free our prisoners, free them all! Break the chains, the walls will fall!
Wow, that's very cold. But I imagine by you in Alaska, that's normal weather. Very big crowd here today. And in fact, there are multiple actions going on in New York City today. In Queens, where the airports are located, there are actually some actions to shut down the airports here in New York City. turning to the left over here on this corner. getting a little ahead of the demonstration, but I'm going to stop at this corner. Hey, how are you? the South African flag and Nelson Mandela. Yeah, there's been a lot of South African flags at these protests recently. And there's the flag of Algeria with the flag of Palestine. And in case anyone watching this is wondering where we are, hey, how are you? So far we saw like one Zionist around the time when I started live streaming this about half an hour ago. There was like one Zionist with the Israeli flag. I mean, it keeps, every time these protests happens, what I say, it's the same thing over and over again. Whenever they show up to try and counter us, they're like a couple of people only. Today it was literally just one person. So people honking very loudly and continuously in support. So in case anyone's wondering where we are, Hey, how are you? So these police here, you might be able to make out on the tag, so-called strategic response group. These tend to be the most vicious of the police. And there's Joe Biden and Chuck Schumer. That's Chuck Schumer right there.
How many kids did you kill today? How many kids did you kill today? USA, please. How many kids did you kill today? USA, please. How many kids did you kill today? In our thousands, in our millions. We are all Palestinians.
How are you? Good to see you.
Ran from 14th Street all the way.
Yeah, nice. And that's obviously Netanyahu right there.
Free Palestine.
gonna keep moving ahead. So I don't know if you guys heard, there was a serious incident in New York City last week, I believe, or possibly slightly earlier, a few days, like within a week or give a few days here or there. There was an incident at Columbia University where there was a Palestine protest and some Zionists, not clear if they were students, but some Zionist former Israeli military people who I think were Columbia University students attacked the pro-Palestine demonstration with what's called skunk spray, which is a very powerful chemical weapon, basically, which basically it caused several people, I think about a dozen people, to be hospitalized. And Columbia University has been handling it very, very, as you'd expect from a Zionist piece of shit institution like Columbia University. They've been handling it very lightly. It took a lot of pressure from the Students for Justice in Palestine organization at Columbia University. It took a lot of pressure from them to even get Columbia University to even announce any kind of investigation. And then their announcement was the vaguest garbage ever. No mention of who attacked who, just vaguely mentioning that there was an incident. And the students, luckily, were able to identify the attackers. I believe it was one main person, possibly two people involved, but they have pictures of their faces and they've identified them through their social media. And this investigation, basically, the work was done by the students. And the university's been doing practically nothing. Hopefully now with the pressure on them from the students, Columbia University will be forced to take action because this is just completely outrageous. Could you imagine if it was the other way around, where some Zionist students were attacked by pro-Palestine people or attacked by anyone? It would be national news. They would be saying that it's an anti-Semitic terrorist attack. But of course, when it's Zionists attacking pro-Palestinians and pro-Palestine people, it gets no coverage, little to no coverage. The only people that cover it are basically pro-Palestine outlets. So I don't know if anyone watching this has even heard about that. Because honestly, there's been so much stuff going on across the country, so many incidents. And this basically Zionist terrorist attack with a chemical weapon is getting no coverage. And the university itself is not handling it aggressively at all. And it's hilarious because these idiot conservatives want to say, oh, the university's there. And the Zionists, they want to say, oh, these universities, they're so anti-Semitic. They're so anti-Israel, and oh, they're so anti-Semitic. And they're so radical left, quote unquote. Well, we see that that's complete bullshit. But it's a typical thing where the Zionists and conservatives, more broadly, they always want to play the victim and flip reality upside down.
What's your car number? You want a minute to the phone? What's your car number?
Oh, look at this. Are we going on the bridge? This is the Brooklyn Bridge right here. Now the police are using that that dumb sound system, threatening people. If you do not disperse, you will be arrested. Blah blah blah. Yeah, you could hear the oinking of the pigs in their sound system. So looks like we're going on the bridge. Okay, see that guy with the backpack? That's a sound system he's got in there, I think. The captain is asking higher ups. They're saying that we're using the pedestrian walkway. They don't know what to do.
Up with liberation. Down with occupation. Up with liberation. Down with occupation. Up with liberation. Palestine is our plan. No peace on stolen land. Justice is our plan. No peace.
So it looks like we're going on the bridge. I don't know if you can make it out, but there's a guy with a Yemeni flag over there.
Down with occupation. Up with liberation.
Oh, looks like the police are going after him over there. I don't know if you can make that out right in the center of the screen.
Free Palestine.
So they just arrested a Yemeni guy who was over there. Sorry.
Keep moving! Keep moving! Keep moving!
Let's keep it moving, guys. You just kept going on this.
So they just arrested that Yemeni guy who had the flag of Yemen that you saw earlier. I actually know him. But the out-of-shape pigs had a lot of trouble catching up with him, as you could see earlier. He's a very good runner, and the police are very overweight on all those donuts that they eat. Here you see two of the pigs.
Yo, what the fuck is happening?
I guess it's a good thing they're on bikes. They need the exercise. They're so out of shape. And they definitely need those helmets because they're not good at. They're definitely not good at biking. They're very out of shape. I don't know if you guys saw, there was a video that went viral back in the fall where there was a protest going over this bridge and attacking some Palestinian.
Palestine will live forever! To the river! Palestine will live forever! Free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine!
So right now we're going over the Brooklyn Bridge. People honking in support, very good. Free, free Palestine. Free, free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. Free, free, free Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea. Palestine will be free. Free, free Palestine. Free, free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. Free, free, free Palestine. So as you just saw, as we're getting on the bridge, the police they showed exactly who they are. You know, sometimes when they're just standing there following the protest, it's kind of misleading. Some people think, oh, they're not so bad. They're just keeping everyone safe. But we just saw how they actually act when they can get away with it. They arrested a guy who was off by himself on the side with a Yemeni flag. So it was a target of opportunity for the police to arrest someone who was isolated from the rest of the crowd. It also shows how cowardly they are, because they won't attack the big crowd of people. But they'll attack someone who's off by themselves on the side.
No justice, no peace. Hands off the Middle East. Up with liberation. Down with the occupation. Up with liberation. Down with the occupation. Woo! Up with liberation.
Free Palestine. Down with occupation. Down with occupation. Palestine will be free. Palestine will live forever.
succeed. Palestine will be free. Palestine will live forever. Free Palestine. Free Palestine. Free Palestine. Free Palestine. Liberation is here. Say it clear, say it loud. Outside, you make us proud. Say it clear and say it loud. Outside, you make us proud. Up with liberation. Down with occupation. Brick by brick, wall by wall. Zionism will fall. Brick by brick and wall by wall. Israel will fall. Brick by brick, wall by wall. Israel will fall. Brick by brick, wall by wall. Zionism will fall. Free Palestine. Free Palestine. Palestine will be free. From the sea to the sea. Palestine will be free. From the sea to the river. Palestine will live forever. You're a liar. We demand a ceasefire. Biden, you're a liar. We demand a ceasefire. Biden. We charge you with genocide. Biden, you can hide. We charge you with genocide. Biden, you're a liar. We demand a ceasefire. So we're leaving Manhattan now, as you can see. And that's Brooklyn over there. We charge you with genocide. Biden, you're a liar. Now you can see we're now out of Manhattan. Now! Shut it down! Shut it down! Shut it down! Shut it down! Shut it down!
I think of. So what do you do?
Now!
Live Congress is down. I was handyman for a while, but I can't.
Shut it down! 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 Shut it down!
You really gotta have a big ass.
Yeah, I mean, normally I'm just like,
Look at them. They need the exercise. They really need the exercise. Hey.
From Palestine to Mexico.
From Palestine to Mexico.
All the walls have got to go.
All the walls have got to go.
From Palestine to Mexico.
From Palestine to Mexico.
All the walls have got to go.
All the walls have got to go.
From Palestine to the Philippines.
From Palestine to the Philippines.
Stop the U.S. war machine.
Stop the U.S. war machine.
From Palestine to the Philippines.
From Palestine to the Philippines.
Stop the U.S. war machine.
Stop the U.S. war machine.
From Palestine to Mexico.
From Palestine to Mexico. All the walls have got to go. Occupation is a crime.
The person came to us, she turns.
All the walls have got to go.
So in order to like this stream and share this out so more people can view this, in case you just joined, at the start, we're at the end of the Brooklyn, we're getting towards the end of the Brooklyn Bridge. We're about a little past the middle. At the start of the Brooklyn Bridge, the police arrested a guy who had a Yemeni flag who was off to the side, basically because he was a target of opportunity for the police to arrest. He was sort of separate from the crowd at that point. And it shows how cowardly the police are. They will arrest people when they get the opportunity like that.
Free, free, free Palestine.
And it shows how much Zionist scumbags they are.
Israel, go to hell. It is right to rebel. Kissinger went to hell. It is right to rebel. Biden, go to hell. Free, free Palestine. Free, free, free Palestine. From the river to the sea. Palestine will be free. Yemen, Yemen, make us proud.
Viva, viva Palestina! Free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine!
Viva, viva Palestina! Lucha, lucha Palestina!
Lucha, lucha Palestina!
Viva, viva Palestina!
Viva, viva Palestina! Lucha, lucha Palestina! We will free Palestine!
Hey,
Within our lifetime!
We will
Israel is an apartheid state! Viva, viva Palestina! Lucha, lucha Palestina! There's only one solution. Globalize the Intifada.
over there, I don't know if you can make it out, but over there is the Statue of Liberty.
Zionism will fall. Brick by brick, wall by wall. Free, free Palestine. Free, free, free.
Yeah, Arturo. Yeah, I mean, New York City is the capital of capitalism. So yeah, they're obviously. But actually, no, you'd be surprised. Infrastructure. I mean, these big buildings for like the banks and various corporations over here, they definitely have. They're very well taken care of and very high quality. But as far as like the infrastructure, like the subways and stuff, they're actually in terrible shape. I mean, I'm sure it's a lot more like accessible than places in Alaska, because but there's a much huger, much larger population in New York. But considering the population density, the infrastructure is actually in very bad shape here in New York City, and they haven't made a subway expansion in New York City of any substance for decades and decades and decades. They did like a very minor expansion of one line, like for a few blocks, um, like about a decade ago. But it was very minor. Oh, look at all these police over here. I guess that wasn't like
The town square covered in snow, the first Gremlins, is the same one from Back to the Future. Fact. Same set. It's great. There's nothing more exciting than blending a Gremlin in a fucking
yeah. I also just, or like, right when they were on the break, I like kind of.
Like, got this sitting right, or like, got, and then it's like, oh, I got it. That looks like go back home! Palestine is our home! The people united will never be defeated! 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 United will never be defeated! The people united will never be defeated!
Oh, look at all those police over there. So now we're in Brooklyn.
You set Palestine on fire! Palestine will be free!
Not many Zionists today. I saw only one, and a while ago, like when I started this stream, literally one Zionist with a Israelite flag. But lots of people applauding, honking their horn in support, cheering in support of us. Countless people, honestly. Well, I don't know if it could be made out on your video, but the crowd stretches literally as far as the eye can see. I don't think it could be made out because the video is kind of low quality for some reason on the live stream. Sometimes it gets really bad, sometimes it's better than others, but the crowd stretches as far as I can see. And you can see, and I can see very far from up here. And then up there. The crowd stretches all the way. Do you see that grayish blue building right in the center of the screen? I could see the crowd stretching all the way to there, and I think it actually bends around the corner over there where it's no longer in sight. So the crowd stretches all the way down there to that gray-blue building right in the middle of the screen, like to the left of that sign. Massive crowd today.
Palestine. From the sea to the river. NYC don't help right now.
Fuck Israel.
Open up the prison doors. 5, 6, 7, 8. National Assembly's my mistake. From the river to the sea. Palestine will be free. From the sea to the river.
No, we're headed to Brooklyn, somewhere in Brooklyn. I'm not sure where. There are other protests going on at airports, which are in Queens, though. But we were in Manhattan, and we just crossed over the Brooklyn Bridge, and we're now in Brooklyn. I don't know if there's any live coverage of the protests at the airports in Queens. I wasn't sure which one to cover, actually, today. The ones at the airports or this one. I figured this one because I was thinking at the airports there might be a lot of time where there's not much going on, and it may be kind of dispersed, not as condensed. I don't know. Yeah, no problem.
1, 2, 3, 4. Occupation no more. 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Israel is a terrorist state. Israel is a terrorist state. Palestine, free, free Palestine. Free, free, free Palestine. Free, free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. Free, free, free Palestine.
Okay, we're finally at the end of the bridge. So I have no idea where actually we're headed. We're in Brooklyn now. Started out in Manhattan and now we're in Brooklyn. We could head over to Atlantic Avenue and the Barclays Center.
And that's the point.
Close the gap.
Yeah. We already went to slow down. Catch up to the protest. No.
I don't know if you can make it out, but that truck with the LED signs, it's anti-Zionist thing. It says Israel bombs hospitals, your tax money pays for it. There's a quote by Malcolm X. So now the end of the crowd has to catch up with the rest of the crowd. Make sure there's no gaps in the crowd, because then the police can try to take advantage of that. Try and block a section of the protest or possibly arrest people. So it's always very important during these protests to make sure that the crowd stays as condensed as possible and there's no gaps, openings between the crowd. It's tricky over here because we get off this very narrow path, like bottleneck, and then it turns into a regular street again where it's wide. I think we're just about at the end of the crowd and we'll keep moving. There's a few more people at the end, but I think that's the majority of the crowd. Well, obviously the majority of the crowd. There's just a few people left over here. Here, I'll show you this truck over here with the LED signs. Oh, this is good. Someone put a quote of the Zionist Minister of National Security. As you can see here, it's a quote from Malcolm X. And then stuff on the back. I'll keep moving. Now I need to catch up with the crowd. There's the crowd over there. In case you're wondering where we are, hey, how are you?
I'll tell you.
See you. Very good.
They hired me with some lady at work. She found my social media and she reported me. From a while ago, and so they were doing an investigation, and
In case anyone was wondering, long live the resistance, victory to the resistance, and death to Israel. Israel does not have a right to exist. It's a criminal, racist, supremacist state on the stolen land of Palestine. And the Palestinian people have every right to defend themselves, including using military force against the Zionist occupiers.
No peace on stolen land. No peace on stolen land. No peace on stolen land.
Okay.
Israel is a violent state. Israel is a fascist state. And the blockade vacancy. Every time the media.
So yes, absolutely. Palestinians have every right to defend themselves, including with military force against the Zionist occupiers. Even according to imperialist international law, Palestinians have the right to use military force, aka violence, to defend themselves. And that's even according to imperialist international law. So remember to like this stream and share this out on social media. We got to get more people seeing this. The police arrested at least one person that I saw, a Yemeni guy that I know. That's the flag of Yemen. They had to really chase him though to catch him. Everyone knows the police tend to not be in good shape because of all those donuts that they eat. So yeah, please make sure to like this stream if you haven't already. Share this out on social media. Also leave a comment if you're here watching. Leave a comment in the chat. It helps with the algorithm. The more active the chat is. If you have any questions or comments, I'll see them and address them. The more active the chat is, the better.
I gave him a pound, you know the person, right? The copy and the sticker in the back.
Yeah, hang on. Yeah.
He's like, oh, they're gonna get mad at you. You shouldn't like pound me no more.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna pound him ever.
Yeah, good idea.
Ever.
Yeah. Screw them. Good. Everyone should recognize what flag that is, of course. The most anti-Zionist flag of all flags. Well, of course, besides the Palestinian flag. That's Chuck Schumer they're chanting about. Oh, this is what they did yesterday. They arrested people. This is what the police are doing now. They arrested people yesterday for supposedly using a sound system. They've been actually targeting very heavily recently the organizers. So now they're threatening to arrest. They just arrested someone.
You should have left right now. You're tired. It's not working. And then you're sitting at God's steps. He's going to judge you for everything you do. IDF, you're all the same. IDF, you're all the same. NYPD, KKK. IDF, they're all the same. NYPD, KKK. IDF, they're all the same.
So they just arrested her, and they just arrested this person, and they confiscated the sound system.
Nothing you fucking matters. It's like illegal bullshit. The DA will drop the charges.
So let's see the. Hang on a second. You know. Let's see. So you're seeing it live.
Same shit, same shit. Same that. Move back! Move back! Move back!
Shut the fuck up, you pig.
Fucking stupid ass.
Fucking
I
pig.
want you to touch me. I want you to touch me. Fucking asshole. Fuck you from? You part of the problem. We're going fucking 1857. I want you to touch me, Kogan. Don't make this a family affair.
All right, I'm gonna keep going with the crowd.
I told you don't go to where you don't go there. That's it. Listen, I ain't no okay. You know what I'm saying? Okay. All right. If you want something, you can.
See, they didn't realize when they signed up to join the police, they're going to be the frontline soldiers of Zionism in New York City. You guys didn't realize you'd be serving a foreign country, did you, when you signed up to join the NYPD? You're servants of Israel. That's what you are. You guys are a bunch of servants for Israel.
Don't worry about it. You just gave up for your work.
So you saw it right there. So you saw it right there. This is the NYPD. They are the frontline soldiers of Zionism in New York. So this is what they've been doing, the NYPD. They've been increasing their attacks and arrests. They just arrested yesterday one of the leaders of Within Our Lifetime. And prior to that, they arrested some organizers from, I believe, PSL. You see, this is actual activism that scares the establishment. You could have all these grifting scumbags on the internet who try to make a profit off of what's going on in Palestine. These worthless pieces of shit, right-wing grifters pretending like they care about Palestine. They don't give a damn about Palestine. They never did. They're a bunch of Zionists. And they don't challenge the system. That's why they are propped up by Twitter and the Twitter algorithm. these grifting scumbags. They're propped up by Twitter and Elon Musk, the Zionist billionaire, to discredit pro-Palestine people. So those right-wing grifting idiots on Twitter who pretend to support Palestine, they only use it to generate money for themselves, they're not a threat at all. People here you see on the street, this is what the establishment is actually afraid of. And that's why you saw they arrested people. But nevertheless, we're going to continue. We're never going to stop until Palestine is liberated. Yeah, so in case you missed it, the police just arrested organizers of this for using a sound system. This is what the police are doing lately. They've got their directives from higher up to start cracking down on Palestine protests. That's what's going on, because they're obviously scared of what's going on. They want to try and stop people from protesting for Palestine because they're a Zionist organization. And they have their orders from higher up to start arresting people because they're a bunch of Zionists. But it's not going to stop us at all in the slightest. In fact, all it's going to do is make us more determined to come out more and to stay out longer and to go stronger than ever before. So if these pigs think that this will deter us, they have another thing coming. And that's what they are. The NYPD is the New York Pig Department. They train with Israel, with the IDF, and they're beholden to the corrupt Zionist officials in New York City. And if they wanted to be good cops, they would quit. they wouldn't be doing this and supporting genocide. They are also guilty of supporting genocide at this point. They are aiding and abetting genocide by attacking peaceful protesters who are trying to stop the genocide. That is what the NYPD is. But look, has that stopped us? Has that slowed us down? I don't think so. It doesn't look like it. Does anyone look scared? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like anyone's deterred by the pathetic attacks by the NYPD. In fact, it looks like that all it did was energize the crowd more. So we are headed to the Barclays Center. You can see it up ahead on Atlantic Avenue here in Brooklyn. On raising Netanyahu a year ago. And there's a reason why they are so viral on Twitter. The Zionist outlet Twitter, run by the Zionist Elon Musk. Because these scumbags are used to try and discredit pro-Palestine supporters like those of us out here. So if there's any question, ask yourself, who is the threat to the Zionists? These right-wing grifters on social media, or the actual organizers out here on the street who are getting attacked and arrested by the NYPD? So yeah, it's very clear that the NYPD has gotten their directive to start cracking down further on protesters. Yesterday, they arrested organizers from Within Our Lifetime. Today, they arrested organizers from Shut It Down for Palestine, I believe, from people from PSO. And before that, I believe a week ago, they arrested some organizers as well. So it's very clear the officials in New York City are not happy with the protests going on. And that's why they're trying to crack down on the protests. But it's not going to work, as you can see. We're still marching, and we're going to continue. So that's the Barclays Center right ahead. This is one of the busiest areas in Brooklyn. One of the busiest. I don't know if it's the busiest. One of the busiest areas in Brooklyn, as you could probably tell by the surroundings. This is Barclays Center here in Brooklyn. Gonna go around this side.
In this situation, right?
Yeah.
After 5 minutes.
How's the audio, everyone? Can you guys make out what the crowd is saying? How is it? Can you guys hear? Can you make out what the crowd is saying?
Genocide is happening. We are here.
Great.
A free Palestine. Free Palestine. Free Palestine. From the river to the sea. Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea. Palestine will be free. From the sea to the river. Palestine will live forever. There is only one solution. Intifada revolution. There is only one solution. Intifada revolution. Intifada, intifada. Long live intifada. Intifada, intifada. Long live intifada.
Thank you all for joining. Remember to give the video a like. And tune in next Saturday. Well, I'm going to do more live streams for the next protest coming up, but also I'm going to upload a video next Saturday drawing the connections between Nazism, fascism, and Zionism. It's an important video going over the real connections between Zionism and Nazism, fascism, and it completely destroys the whole Zionist narrative. All right, so I'll see you all at the next one. Thanks for joining.
Oh, wait, the light. You're welcome. Fix. I'll be fixed.